Good morning, everybody. Today I'd like to share with you a lovely journal I've made using the wonderful Miel kit from Lavish Laces that I received. This is the third journal that I've made from the kit. I still have a good amount of things left in the kit to play with. I do have another project in mind. I've been a little bit unwell, so I will get to that, but let me show you my journal today. This little pouch that the journal is in is something I made in a tutorial. I put a link to that in the description box also, and I thought the journal is a good fit for this lovely little pouch. So as you can see, it fits in there perfectly. The pouch is only made of paper with a fabric edging on it, so it's quite delicate. I did end up reducing the size. I cut this much off the tie and redid the end of that. Just put that to one side. Okay, and this is the lovely little journal. Please excuse my voice, I'm just getting over a head cold. It measures 7 inches by 3.5 inches by 1.25 or 1 3/8. And that's the front of it. These are the papers from the Miel kit that I received, and I just patched them so that they would make the cover, and I think that turned out really nice. There's a lot of machine stitching on this. I made some flowers using the same fabric that I've used in this little pouch. Added some flowers, and I used liquid pearls in the center of the flowers, and that is in the color Platinum. I also used a couple of dies from the, what is it called? $49 and Market. I think they're called Tranquility. They're really pretty, and they seem to go with this journal very nicely. I've used laces from Lavish Laces. These were in the kit, and a couple of them throughout the journal. They're still from Lavish Laces. They were extras, so I already either had them in my stash or they were sent as a little extra. Okay, now I will have to put in the description box below how many pages, but I haven't written it down, unfortunately. I thought I had, but I haven't. So here we go. This front pocket here is lined with cereal bag. You might hear that. But what I've done is I hand stitched the lace to the cereal bag, and I went around these lovely flowers as well, and then I blanket stitched it to the cover. I don't know whether that's picking up on that hand stitching and that little bit of blanket stitching down there. It's mother of pearl button, and this is more of the lovely Miel kit here. In the pocket I have just some paper to play with that I thought complemented the kit nicely, and then a large tag. And this is the lovely rag paper that was in the kit. Unfortunately, I think I've used all but a couple of small pieces of that. It was lovely to use. I've also put one of the dies from the 49 and Market on it. This tag was in the kit also. When I covered it, I removed the little reinforcer from the front and then restuck it after I'd collaged the tag. So they go in there like that. And the journal is not overly embellished. I wanted to keep it light and pretty. I hope I was in shot. With not too much going on, so that it was more like serene. I think that's the word. I have used my little punch-out flowers, which I love, and more of the liquid pearls in the centre. Lots of machine stitching on the pages, mother of pearl buttons, and fabric flowers. These are the laces from Lavish Laces that I've stitched on edges of pages. A little bit of sari silk. This is the edge of a Lavish lace. In here, I have just a little tag with a vellum overlay made from the paper from Lavish Laces. And I have a little pocket here with a fern leaf in it. I've used the handmade papers from the wedding album that I found thrifting one year. A tag made from the papers. And this little ruffle here is, you can see all the stitching. That is made from, let me show you. These are the pages from the wedding album also. These were in between all the thicker pages. You can see where it was joined in the middle there with the holes. And so what I've done is I've used some of this handmade paper and ruffled it up. Just bits of lace and a couple of punched out flowers there. This is just a scrap of paper folded over the top. It's nice quality paper, and then I've put a bit of the handmade paper and I've stitched those decoratively over the top there. Plenty of room for journaling or drawing or adding your own touches, however you like to journal. Another flower, and I've used the leftover threads in the center with a little vintage sequin. I just have more of the paper. It's really good paper. It's what was in the kit. See, there's part of it. You can see where all the pages were stitched together, and I tea stained them. And because it's such a good quality, you don't really have to do anything to it. And it looks really nice the way it is. Another little tag, and I've used little bits of leftover decorative paper to make that look pretty. Some just leftover sheeting that's been tea stained, a vintage flower. More of that handmade translucent paper. That's the center. I just put a bird doily in there. I thought the colours were absolutely perfect to go with this journal. And then just some scraps. That's that lovely rag paper. And a piece of the decorative paper stuck there. Another little tag. And these are the laces that I got as extras with the kit. I thought they looked pretty there. Just a little bow. Little pocket with a piece of the lace in there. Another tag here with the paper line. I put part of a doily, some sari silk, and a lovely little flower and mother of pearl button there. And that's just held in place. Just a vellum piece stitched to the page. And I like doing that. I've done that a long time. Just leaves a nice little box on the other side. You can put a special note in, just to bring attention to it. This is just a little fold out, and then just a couple of pieces to journal on in there. And this is just a little overlay with some lovely rub-ons. Okay, sorry about that. I can't remember if I was saying anything. Some more mother of pearl buttons down there in that handmade paper. I love these colours, the blues and they're like a seafoam green. They're just so pretty together. Oh, okay, so in the middle here, I've made a little pocket out of that same paper. I'll show you what that was. It is... It's Memory Journal Essentials. It's part of the kit. It's by 49 and marker. And it's just a blank journal. And I took it apart. It's stitched down the edge, see? But the pages are such a good quality. And so I made this little pocket pouch. And I blanket stitched all the way around it. I just made a little closure. That's 2 pieces of the handmade paper. Actually, it's 2 pieces, but those pieces are doubled as well to make them sturdy in different sizes with a little brad to hold it together. I just put a circle on that side to cover the end of the brad. You can see all the blanket stitching. I had to do that once it was inserted into the journal, which... a little bit tricky at times, but it was fine. And what I did was on one of the papers, I had this beautiful lady left, and I didn't want to just leave her and not do anything, so I've just fussy cut her out and popped her in there. I think she's ever so lovely, and she can be just like a little special memento, or you can use her to do something, whatever you want to do. Put her in the journal, and so that goes there. And I sandwiched some lace from the kit in the back there as well. Another tag. Another tag. I love that paper. It's probably one of my favourite. It's just so pretty. It's so lovely. And then that's on the back of one of the pages. There was a miniature print of this one, and so I punched all my flowers out of that. Another piece of vellum, just a little tab at the top there. And the pocket with a vellum overlay, more of that paper. That's the stitching seam down the centre there. Lace from the kit. Just a little tuck. Oh, there we go. Just a nice little overlay with that translucent handmade paper with some lovely rub-ons. Those rub-ons are from Tapeology. I got these ones quite a while ago, last year. Lace. It's just pleasant. More of that lovely rag paper, just the edge pieces of the page. And in here I just have a little pocket. And I've just got some of that translucent paper, this one here, the very soft one. And I wanted to try how the rub-ons went on it, and they went on it quite quite nicely. So I've put that and stitched that onto a piece of the paper and put that in there, and just a little pocket with some more, a little fern and flower in there. Oops, there we go. Another little tag. And there's just a couple of little things that can be used throughout the journal. Another tag using a complementary paper. That one does not come with the kit, but I just thought the lovely colour of it went so well in this journal with the blues and the light greens. And there's the back pocket, done the same way with the hand stitching on the pocket there. A sheet of complementary paper and some play paper as well, and another large tag covered in the lovely book paper and a die cut. And then I've just stitched a bit of sari silk to the top there. And there we have it. That's the journal. I think it turned out really, really soft and pretty. Very easy on the eye. It's got a lot in there, but not over the top, if that makes any sense. It's got 2 signatures and a hollow spine, as you can see there. Lots of stitching, beautiful lace from Lavish Laces on the spine as well. So this is the 3rd journal I've made with the kit. So the kit is very generous. I'm surprised, and as you saw, there's quite a lot left as well, which is lovely. I do have another project that I've been wanting to make, but I haven't got to yet with the kit. And so there we go. I hope you've enjoyed seeing that with its little pouch. This will be for sale in my Etsy store. I'll put a link to that also in the description box below, together with the details of Lavish Laces, and there is a discount code if anybody is interested in purchasing from Gisella's store. So thank you so much for watching, everybody, and take care. Bye-bye.